These are 9 fashion mistakes you're definitely making. I'm gonna be sharing a lot of tips and tricks throughout this video and what's right and what's wrong, so I hope you learn a few things. The first mistake is just assuming that price equals better quality, and a lot of you get on my case for sharing affordable clothes and how it's just terrible material, and it's just funny to me because there's so many brands that have such high price tags and it's terrible material. So Nordstrom, for example, I just literally clicked on a random top, the first one that came up. This Nordstrom top is on sale for $258. It is 100% polyester. So then I went over to Aloe. Everyone loves Aloe. I clicked on the first sweatshirt I saw, $138 for this sweatshirt. It is half cotton, half polyester. So let's take it up a notch. Let's look at a high-end designer like Gucci. I went to the very first piece of clothing that I saw. It's this floral top. It's $850. I scroll down to the material and it's 80% polyamide. So I'm like, what is polyamide? I look it up and yes, it is in fact plastic. So that does lead me to today's video sponsor, which is Quince. So if you're somebody that does care about high quality, healthy materials, that's still affordable. That's the thing. All of Quince's pieces are timeless and classic and they last longer, but they cut out the middleman. So all of their items are just so reasonable and affordable. But that does lead me to another fashion mistake you're making, which is not having a good quality white basic tee and you're not using it the right way to build an outfit. But even if you don't build an outfit from it, simply wearing a basic white t-shirt with a couple accessories really garners attention. I mean, this baking soda video I posted a few weeks ago, I got so many questions in the comments. Where's your white t-shirt from? Like, that's all people cared about. This 100% organic cotton t-shirt from Quince is only $19. It comes in other colors as well, but I think everyone should have white. And then real quick, I did want to call out these jeans from Quince because they're $50. You would never think they're only $50. They're the Luna wide leg jeans. So they're very on trend, but they're comfortable. Everyone can pull them off. Like, they're just really cool. They're the best all around jeans. They do come in different washes, but again, $50 is really impressive. But back to the white t-shirt. I wanted to show you how simply using a white tee to layer will make any outfit look more elevated and chic. And so here is a light butter yellow cashmere sweater from Quince. This is such a nice sweater. And if you just simply add that to your outfit, maybe add some accessories like some jewelry on top, a bag, look at this outfit. It looks so nice. And just that little sliver of the white neckline from the t-shirt, that little pop makes all the difference. I also wanted to mention this organic cotton polo sweater that I'm wearing. I have it in the ivory shade, although I almost wish I would have ordered it in these striped versions. So just keep that in mind. I think this might be a little cooler, but this is just a great sweater for casual or more dressy occasions. So here I'm just wearing it with jeans. This looks great, but if you want to add some trouser pants, I also got these from Quince months and months ago. I wear these to church all the time. You could wear them to work, whatever, but when you add that and add a belt, tuck it in just a little bit, again, much more chic and elevated. And then a couple other Quince items I love. We've got this linen set. So there's a top and the bottom. You do buy them separately, but together they just look so nice. You can just have them be loose and untucked and just really free flowing, and that's nice. Or if you do want to tuck it in, it looks really nice with the drawstring. And I just love linen as a material. I think it is so healthy. It's just so good for you. And I love it in this flax color. And then we have this flared dress, which is so stretchy and soft. Like, you will love this material. There's pockets. I feel like this is such a good spring, summer transition dress. You can wear it, by itself. If it's really hot outside. But if you do want to, jazz it up a bit, you could take a white button down and just drape it over your shoulders. I love the way that looks. If it gets a little chilly, you could just then put on the button down itself, and that looks really nice. It's just such a good all-around dress to wear. But all of the Quince pieces that I shared will be linked down below in the description box. And just so you're aware, all orders get free shipping and 365-day returns. So that's really good. That definitely gives a lot of peace of mind. And I just really, again, appreciate how they try to use organic materials and they're just really focused on sustainability, environmentally friendly packaging. I just think they're a really, really good brand to consider. And again, you can't beat the prices on all of their items. Okay, moving on to the next mistake. And I just want to say, all of these are super interesting. A lot of people don't talk about these mistakes and how to fix them. And stay tuned for number 9. It's like my favorite thing. But the next mistake is actually your hair competing with your neckline. So this is more of a rule of thumb. So if you're not sure what to do with your hair for a certain outfit, just fall back on this and I'm pretty pretty sure that your outfit will look immediately better. So I wanna show you a before and after. If your neckline is higher, maybe you're even wearing a turtleneck. This is what your hair looks like down. It competes with it. There's too much going on around the neckline. Your hair even gets kind of like jumbled and messy, and it just doesn't look good. It's so much better with a higher neckline to then have your hair up. But let's show the opposite. So say you're wearing a top with a really low neckline. If you do wear your hair up for that, then sometimes your neck and your chest is just a little too exposed. It's a little too bare. And if you simply wear your hair down, everything looks so much more balanced. The next mistake is that you're wearing your leggings wrong. And this is where the millennials and the Gen X's are gonna get mad at me. You can wear your leggings however you want, but if you don't want to look very dated, then long gone are the no-show ankle socks. Okay, so this is how for years and years, it was like cool to wear sneakers and leggings. You would have like a sliver of your ankle skin showing. Not anymore. So now you just wanna get some crew socks where, you just put them over top of the leggings. You don't see any skin. Here is the final look. This is way more in style. The next mistake is obsessing over size versus fit. And so for a lot of people, it's much more fun to order or buy a shirt that's a small or a medium instead of like a large or an extra large. But sometimes you wanna kind of think outside of the box, like how is this actually going to look on me and what style or fit am I really going for? So for example, like this pink bow tie sweater, I specifically wanted it to look way oversized. So it's actually an extra large. And then this Aztec jacket, again, I wanted it to look oversized. I almost feel like it would be weird if it was smaller. So this is a size large. And normally my size would be an extra small or a small, but sometimes ordering a different size will give me a better outfit. And then we have this checkered striped sweater. Again, this is actually a size large. It's not really form-fitting or tight on me, but it looks way better. So that mistake actually leads me to the next mistake, which is more geared around jeans. So sometimes people have it in their heads like they are a size 4 or they are a size 6 and they don't want to order anything else. And then that kind of compromises how the jeans actually look on you, which I do think sometimes tight jeans can be really flattering. But the thing is, I myself have jeans like these. They're so tight that look at the front of them. Oh my gosh, it's like a camel toe. It looks so bad, and it's because the jeans are just too tight on me. Tight jeans can also create love handles that aren't even really there, but because they're so tight around that area, it creates fake love handles, which we don't want. Another fashion mistake that women often make are wearing clothes that end at the widest part of their body. So there's a few examples of this. The one I've talked about time and time again are the capri pants. I mean, it ends right at like the chunkiest, thickest part of your lower leg. It's just not flattering. Even if you just wear ankle jeans or ankle pants, your ankles are much more skinny. And so it's just immediately way more flattering. But a lot of women don't think about that same idea for their shirts or their tops. A lot of tops that they wear, it actually ends right at the widest part of their hips. So here are a few top examples where, again, it ends right around the hips. And these women, I mean, they're very thin, but it just tricks the eye and actually makes them look bigger than they really are. I do want to be clear, like these women do not look bad, okay? Please do not twist my words. I'm just saying like these are very thin models, but those tops aren't as flattering as they could be. And I know I get a lot of mixed opinions on cropped shirts, and by no means am I ever saying you need to show your midriff and be all sexy. I'm just saying that shorter shirts actually can be more flattering than what you expect. Like this is a cropped button-down shirt, and it actually is way more flattering than I ever expected it to be. And I think it's because it ends at such a good spot. It actually gives you a better, more flattering waistline. Now, the next mistake involves wearing the wrong shoes with your jeans or your pants. It really comes down to the length. I think a lot of people don't pay attention to this. So if you're wearing just regular length jeans, do not wear chunky shoes. It looks really bad. Here is a better example of, they're still brown shoes, but they're flat. They're like a Mary Jane style. This looks so much more cohesive. But flared jeans or flared pants are very different. Usually those are a bit longer. And so if you wear flats with those, look how the jeans or the pants puddle. That looks very unflattering and honestly kind of messy. And if you simply wear a slight heel, it could be a small kitten heel, but that makes all the difference. But if you're just completely confused and don't know what to do, you can always fall back on those good old ankle pants because they work with every shoe. Here they look great with flats, they look great with heels, and they also look great with boots. The next fashion mistake is never adding one trendy piece to your outfit. This little trick can take your outfit from good to great. So here is a very classic, timeless outfit. There's nothing wrong with this. Again, I'm wearing a white basic t-shirt over actually a Quince sweater that I always wear. It's like a cashmere sweater. I'm always wearing this outfit, but you'll notice that the shoes, they're just basic loafers. And again, this is not bad. However, if you can find a few trendy pieces that you just absolutely love, that really pack a punch, that are really eye-catching, like these Adidas leopard sambas. I'm obsessed with them. I've talked about them in so many videos. Every single time I wear these sneakers, I get loads of compliments. So if I just switch out the loafers for these leopard sneakers, it kind of creates a cool juxtaposition where the majority of the outfit is very timeless, but then that little trendy pop is super cool. But maybe you hate it, and that's totally fine. I'm just trying to help you think outside the box to hopefully improve some of your outfits. But don't forget about Quince. I will have everything that I shared in this video linked down below. I'll also pin everything in the top comment. And if you're not yet subscribed, it really helps out my channel for you to do that down below. It's totally free, and I will see you very soon in my next video.